Welcome back to the channel where we break down the hottest news in pop culture, no filter, no holding back. And today we've got some serious tea to spill. The internet is absolutely shaking right now over the latest drama that's got everyone talking. Jenna Ortega reportedly destroying Rachel Zegler over the disaster that is the upcoming Snow White live-action remake. Oh yeah, this one's wild. So make sure you stick around, hit that like button, and let's dive into it. Now, before we even get into what Jenna said, let's talk about why this movie is already being called a flop before it's even hit theaters. Disney's Snow White remake has been plagued with controversy ever since the first announcement. From major casting backlash to bizarre interviews, it's been one issue after another. And who's been at the center of most of it? Yep, Rachel Zegler. Rachel, who was cast as Snow White, has made headlines multiple times for comments fans have called arrogant, dismissive, and even anti-Disney. I mean, can you imagine being the face of one of Disney's most iconic characters and going on a press tour basically trashing the original story? She said things like the prince is a stalker and Snow White doesn't need saving by a man. And while empowerment is great, her tone rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Fans felt like she was mocking the original film and that she didn't even respect the role she was playing. Enter Jenna Ortega. Now, we all know Jenna is Hollywood's current IT girl. After absolutely slaying her role as Wednesday Addams and becoming a symbol for edgy, authentic Gen Z energy, people actually listen when she talks. And recently, in a not-so-subtle interview, Jenna spoke out about the importance of honouring classic characters, even if you're adding a modern twist. She didn't name Rachel directly, but fans immediately picked up on what she was saying. She said, and I quote, "You can tell a story in a fresh way without dismissing its heart." That's not just shade, that's a whole forest. And it didn't stop there. Jenna went on to say that characters like Snow White meant something to generations of people, and that when you take on a role like that, you have a responsibility. Fans went wild. Tweets blew up with people saying Jenna was saying what everyone was thinking and calling her a class act who knows how to be modern without being disrespectful. Meanwhile, Rachel Zegler's name started trending for all the wrong reasons. But wait, it gets spicier. Sources close to the two actresses revealed that Jenna was actually approached for a Disney role around the time the Snow White casting was being finalized. She turned it down. Why? According to insiders, she didn't feel it was being handled with care or passion. Now, put that side by side with Rachel's viral interview where she said, "I didn't even like the original Snow White." And you begin to see exactly why fans are now Team Jenna all the way. What makes this even more intense is the fact that Disney's struggling right now. Let's be honest, they've had a series of box office misfires. And with the Snow White remake already delayed and reshot multiple times, insiders are predicting a mega flop. The studio reportedly spent millions to fix the backlash, including reshooting scenes and reducing Rachel's screen time in favour of CGI fantasy elements. Some are even saying they're regretting the casting entirely. And look, we're not here to tear down Rachel Zegler as a person. She's talented, no doubt, but there's a big difference between confidence and condescension. Fans aren't reacting this way because of one or two quotes. It's been a pattern, and Jenna Ortega stepping up and calling for respect and authenticity, that hit home for a lot of people. The truth is, Jenna Ortega represents something Hollywood desperately needs right now. Stars who speak with purpose, who respect the craft, and who don't use empowerment as an excuse to trash everything that came before them. People are tired of remakes that feel hollow, preachy, or disconnected from what made the originals great. Jenna's message? You can be modern and still honour tradition. You can be strong and still respect the legacy. And guess what? Fans are listening. People are even saying they wish Jenna had been cast as Snow White instead. Now, whether that would have worked or not, the fact that her name is being brought up as the better option says a lot. And that kind of public sentiment, that's going to follow Rachel and Disney all the way to the box office. So what happens next? Will Disney pivot even more before the release? Will Rachel address the backlash directly in a way that feels genuine? Or will this movie quietly sink under the weight of its own controversy? One thing's for sure, Jenna Ortega just came out looking like a queen without even trying. Let me know what you think. Did Jenna throw shade, or was she just keeping it real? Is Rachel Zegler unfairly targeted, or is this the consequence of how she's handled the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm reading them all. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more uncensored breakdowns just like this, and hit that bell so you never miss the heat. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and most importantly, stay you. Peace out.